teaching you has not been taught anywhere, and it's something new. Not that new, but like it's not the way everyone sees it. It's different from how every other person analyze market. And yeah, I don't. You can see I don't post analysis, and my students are still making money. They are trading because we don't expect market to go to some certain point. We just take whatever the market is giving us because we move with them. All right, we move with their footprints. So whatever the market moves, we take. And you can see we sold, we bought, taking the whole move for the week without leaving any crumble. You get it? So for the new students, I want you guys to be so focused, right? You swallow your pride and other things you know before. Just you know, the only thing I want you to keep in your head right now is just Romeo CRT. The rest, I want you to forget about it. All right. So you don't hinder your growth. The reason why you have me as a mentor is because you want fast growth, right? And that's the work of a mentor. So I want you to stay focused. And today's class is going to be one class, which I'm going to explain everything you need to know. Most of my students here, it's just one class they had with me, and they're already doing it. They're already making the money. Even though it's not as much as it should, but at least they are doing well. I'm even surprised someone that has not even joined my class before is trading. That's crazy. That's how simple and how accommodative the model can be. So I've spent time, years, not that long actually, just like 2 3 years to just perfect the model. I'm that kind of person. I believe you can trade the whole move in the market, but it's not healthy. But that's like a drive for me that got me to this point. So, but at least I cracked something. I discovered a lot of things. I don't know what to call my model, but I don't know. I want to make money first because that's the real thing. I see a lot of people, trying to be right, saying someone says Z model. So I see a lot of trying to be right, calling signals, failed signals, live call, and that's not how it works. That's not how the market's supposed to be. Right? You trade what the market give. The South African guy, I don't know, his name is Joe. He's a trader. He trade quarters. He doesn't trade like the weekly range. He trade the yearly range. He takes the full move of the year. All right. He trades for 9 months. You see him holding like 100 lots for 9 months. Like that's crazy. So people like that, they already know, okay, this is what market is doing. They don't just close at some point. That's why you see me, I held all my sales up to the buy, right? So I closed those sales. I didn't close all the sales because my buyers is still bearish. So I closed two of the sales, but held one. All right. So one is still running and I'm still on the buy also. So so I'll be sharing my screen, and I want you guys to pay full attention. Don't Wherever you are, and if that place is noisy or you can't get a pen, it will be recorded. So Or if you're at home, get a pen, get a book, write down everything. Everything is important. Everything I'll be saying is important. I don't teach like other men. I'm not trying to bash anybody or to troll anyone. I'm not trying to call anyone incompetent. Okay. I don't say bullshit. I don't talk about other mentors because they are doing good in their own way. So I won't be talking much straight away to sharing my screen. Okay. So can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So uh, all right. So I was thinking of what to call my model. Okay. But this is how I trade. I between these two pair actually, that's why I see me. I trade us the GBP USD and the Euro USD. Okay. So the difference between my trading and other trading is that I don't focus on you know trying to trade all the key levels. My focus is on this. I said it on the group. If I start sharing my screen, I won't accept anybody, and I'm not going to go back on my word because first of all, I need to correct something. You guys love bashing yourself and fighting on the group. Now I will have to be so harsh. I've been so free with you guys. I will have to be so harsh. I will suspend anyone that's caused any commotion or any argument in the group. I will make sure I suspend that person for 1 month. The only thing I want to be seeing on the group chat is just discussion and just make yourself laugh a little. Don't be hard about it. All right. We are all guys. We have things we are doing. I'm not sure anyone of 19 years old is here. Even though you are 19, you are mature enough. All right. So I will accept one person now. Yes. They are new students, so I'll wait again. I don't like it when people are so. I have up to 53 students. They are not able up to 20 here. That's bad. Okay. All right. Let's go straight to the model. So I trade the way price react to key level, react with each candle, right? More like candle anatomy, the way price behave around um key level, highs and lows. Highs and lows are key levels. Fair value gap, the other block, but I correlate it with another pair, right? Like GBP USD, Euro USD. Okay. So the whole thing about this SMT that you guys are saying SMT, SMT, people are commonizing SMT as if it's not relevant. SMT is relevant. Is in fact SMT is. as important as liquidity sweep, right? As important as turtle soup. Okay, so don't that I always advise stay out of noise. Don't listen to some things online. Okay, don't listen. I'm your mentor. That's why I'm saying this thing. Don't listen to some things online. Those things won't help you. A lot of people will be like, "Oh, SMT is not really important." It's a lie. It's important. They are really hiding something from you. That's why they are telling you it's not important. So you keep on, you know, they are maximizing the number of liquidity in the market. So all these new traders, they won't share them the real information. They want them to be liquidity, right? So as they are trading CRT, they are liquidity for the markets. For those of you that don't know CRT, they are liquidity. Even though you know other model, but you have not mastered that model, you are just rolling around. You are still liquidity. Now, what I'm going to be teaching you is everything you need to know in the market, right? And this is the last mentorship you pay for, or the last money you give anyone to teach you how to trade. This is your last bus stop. From here, you are making money. From this point, you're making money. So let's dive straight into. All right. So I'll be starting from the beginning of the year. Okay, let me start from this point. 2024. Okay. Um, April. So it's okay. Let me use 2 years data. All right. So now the study of how price relates with each other. All right, with each key level on both pair is what you should understand. All right. So if you can go deeper and look around these candles, how are these candles, or how are they relating to each other? How are they like communicating with each other? Because these two firm, this GBP USD firm and Euro USD firm, they are like partners against the US dollar. So they move in the same direction. But how do they um push out traders, all right, from Euro USD and make a move on GBP USD, or pushing out traders from GBP USD and make a move on Euro USD, right? So they are both helping themselves hand in hand. I'm not the market maker, all right? So don't think this information I'm giving is because I'm one of them. That's why I'm teaching it this way. No, it's just studies how they behave. So once there are enough buyers in um this pair, let me say GBP USD, enough buyers on GBP USD, now there will be enough sellers here, right? Now if you look at this sell candle, it was so long, right? It was very, very, very long. Why? Okay, yeah, on this one is short, on this one is long. You can see that. So we have a little amount of buyers here, a very large amount of sellers this week here. You can see. So now your study is how these two key levels, or how these two pair correlate with each other using key levels. So SMT is highs and lows, right? Which is also what key levels. Highs and lows are key level. So at that price tapping a key level on one pair is still um key level relation, or let me call it relationship between key levels. So we have different type of it. So like this one, let me draw it here. So okay, so let's say that's Euro USD and this is GBP. Sorry for my drawing, guys. So now this high, right? This high is the key level. This high is the key level. This is an external rate liquidity, right? So highs and lows are external rate liquidity. Now this high also, right, is a key level. So that's why you don't use SMT on only highs and lows, right? You also use SMT with fair value gap. You also use SMT with order block. You also use SMT with every other key level. Okay, every other key level because highs and lows are key level. Now I understood this when I stopped listening to some persons online. Why I mute some persons because they are not really doing me good and I need result. I needed result then. So I was so desperate. The only person that really opened my eyes and how can be biased.
Your voice is a little bit lower now.
Brother, I think you were covering your mic.
Can you hear me clearly now? Am I clear now? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you better now.
All right. Okay. Sorry. So um from this point, right? This is a high, right? So don't limit SMT. All right. I won't like to call it SMT first of all. Okay. I won't like to call it SMT. I'll just call it, normal price action. Okay. I won't like to call it SMT because SMT is now a common name which everyone has brought down to only highs and lows. Okay. It's not for only highs and lows. It's for key levels because highs and lows are also what? Key level. So external liquidity can be um, can be used for SMT, while internal liquidity also can also be used for what? Key level. So in this way, you don't miss any move in the market. All right. In this way, you don't miss what? Any move in the market. You take all the move, all the move. Okay. So now the hold on. So now the another type of key level. Now first key level, first um SMT is for highs and lows. Now for internal liquidities, which are fair value gap, order block, breaker, and stuff. So sorry.
We can't hear you. Are you audible?
I'm not speaking.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought your mic too was not working. I was about to say.
Yeah, no, I'm just drawing something. I don't really know how to teach like all these mentors. Just show you from the chat. So I'm trying to. I like to show you straight from the market. So that's all good, man. Okay. So now look at this. This is a fair value gap. Okay. Now see on Euro USD, which is this, price tapped into a fair value gap, right? And they both tap into a fair value gap, and they are both doing the same thing. So this is not SMT. I see they are both doing the same thing. Tap into. But how will you know? Maybe with candle now. This is not a candle. How will you know this is an SMT now? The first one weak the fair value gap, and the second one close. All right, inside the fair value gap. That's the first scenario. Now the second one is when this one take the whole fair value gap. You can see it, right? So the first one just around 50%, just inside of the fair value gap. Why the other one took the whole fair value gap out? So this one filled the fair value gap. All right. Now you can trade any one of it. Okay, you can trade any one of it, any one of your choice. Okay, but how will you know the right one to trade is when maybe this higher time frame. So on the lower time frame, you are seeing turtle soup and failure swing. That's the entry model. Then you take your trade. And then even though this one is slow and this one is fast, as long as you are trading the turtle soup, there is a time where to start moving faster than the other one. Okay, so that's how it works. Now, same thing for other block. Okay, price digging very deeper or to the opposing side of the other block, while the other one just tapped the other block. And sometimes this fair value gap, this Euro USD might not tap the fair value gap, but the other pair tapped into the fair value gap. All right, so those are how you correlate these key levels together to look for trades. But how will you know the one that will really work is when on the lower time frame it happened during key time with failure swing and turtle soup, or the same thing that is happening here is also happening on the lower time frame. So it's as simple as that. All right, so let me clear out this drawing. All right, so another one I would like to show you guys on the chart. So another one is this. Okay, we both know this one. This higher time frame. This is weekly, right? So this is SMT, right? SMT. Now the other pair that is doing the failure swing should also tap into a key level, because this high is a key level. This is an external range liquidity. Now the other pair that is doing the SMT must tap into a key level also, which is this other block here. Okay, it might be this one here, or this whole consecutive candles, these two consecutive candles, or this one. So both of them are moving due to key level reaction, not at random points. Okay, so this one must tap into a key level. This one has already tapped into a key level because this is an external liquidity. So one of it should tap into an external liquidity, while the other one should tap into an internal liquidity. All right. And now the way they close around each other, that's another type. You all know this one. This one is obvious, everyone can mark it out. But the one that is hidden is this. Now, wicking above a candle and closing above it, or wicking below a candle and closing below it. Okay, now let's start from this point where it became somehow rampant, right? Became rampant. Start happening from this point, and this was 2024. Okay, so now look, you see, wicked below, but on the other pair closed below, right? Then we had an SMT, swept this one. And the other pair couldn't take the low. You can see. So from this point, this is like a major move. You can hold your trade from here. And what time of the month is this? And this was April. So this was second quarter. Now this was January, right? Now January to okay, this is January, February. So they all sold from this point due to this SMT, and they bought from this point due to this model, right? Due to this model. All right. So from this point, continued happening. This is normal SMT. You can mark all these ones. This is normal SMT to just keep taking trades, all right? To continue the trade. Okay. Because this low was not taken. So that's it. Now, the second one was this candle relation. The way, now look at this cell, was very deep, right? Into like almost getting to this point. But on the other one, the distance is very far. Can you see it? The distance is very, 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 very far. So this is another type of, now this one is reacting from a fair value gap, right? So it's reacting from a fair value gap. So this point, now wicked. Sorry, let me close. This is how I read the higher time frame candles. So wicked below this candle, and on the other pair closed below it. You can see it, right? So everything you're looking for from this lower part of it is just total portfolio swing only, or your entry model or model one to just buy. But the best entry model here, which I use, which is in fact you must see there, is total super failure swing. Might be on the third candle, so you might allow this thing to play out first and take it on the third candle. But we don't really, we don't really wait for the third candle. From the moment of the sweep, we're already looking at how far price has dug deeper into that key level. Now look at this candle. Look at the relationship between these two. Now look at this candle. Price has already taken it 3 times, right? And it's far from this candle. But on the other candle, it's very, 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 very close. And we are in a bearish candle. So all this information is just to buy. Why everyone is still looking for sales? This is close below. Close below, according to Romeo, close below means lower price, right? So everyone wants to sell this candle up to this other block. Everyone's drawn liquidity is this other block here, or this low, because this other block has a low. This is a low, but you are not looking at the other pair. You are not even understanding the relationship. You are not understanding the information. All right, this is just like them discussing. Okay, this is not like the Euro USD and GBP. They're both discussing, right? Okay, let's buy from this point. So me, I will do like this and take out this liquidity. Why you keep them? So once I start buying, you buy also, so that they will take out these buyers. Then these people that are already selling from this point, then I also, leave them. They won't take the market. You understand? So they are both giving themselves information. So on this point, they will all the one all the dumb money selling from this point we get wrecked. People that are already selling from this point also we also get wrecked. People that are buying people that are buying, their stop loss is here, this low. See, price took them out, boom, and all the way to the upside. Okay, all right. So another key level is also here, another type. Now, if you look at this fair value gap, price took out the whole thing in this fair value gap. But on this other one, just tapped into the fair value gap. You can see it, right? Just tap into the fair value gap and boom, to the upside. Can you see? And also, the model is still there. Wicked and closed. So you're only interested now. You are interested in both. Forget how this candle plays out here. Okay, you're interested in both, but you don't know the one that will give you total super failure swing from this low. And when I still had access to this data, there's total super failure swing. You can go and check. I don't know, but there is something that would have given you an entry from this point. There must be something that would have given you an entry, which is this model, total super failure swing. You must see there. Okay, now look at this. Another type of SMT. This low was taken by the other one, right? See, mark out that low. But on the other pair, this is a failure swing. You see this candle didn't even get any closer into, not even into the wick, right? And now at this point, this is another type of SMT. So this other block, right? Price tapped into the other block, but on this other pair, price didn't. You can see it, right? So all this is not, you don't need to start drawing structure, or you start drawing trend lines, you start cracking your brain. Okay, once price do this and that. It's just simple logic. Just watch how are they reacting to key levels. Because market move from key level to key level. What did I mean? IRL to ERL, ERL to IRL. Just everything is just key level. But we have the high ranked key level, which is the breaker and highs and lows also. Okay, so that's the relationship between both of them. So you take a trade all the way up, take a trade all the way up, and uh now look at this buy, right? Look at this fair value gap. This fair value gap, price tapped into this fair value gap, right? But on the other pair, this was the fair value gap. It's not even closer to the fair value gap. So instead, price tapped out from this breaker, or let's use this fair value gap. So both of them must react from a key level. Okay, both of them must react from a key level, but not same key level, not same fair value gap. But it might be another key level, but not same fair value gap. So both of them reacting from key level is fine, but both of them reacting from not same key level is the confirmation. Okay, so that's it. Now maybe you already know this model before now, right? You see, you would have taken a trade from this point, right? From this point, no, you you will have, this is how I trade. You see me, I post Euro USD, I post GBP USD, I'm holding both of them. This is how I trade. Okay, so maybe I see my entry on this point, I take it here. I see my entry from this point, I take it here, right? If I see my entry on both, I'm taking it. So, but I can't take both entries at this point. So the entry, one entry might be here, another one is here, another one is here, another one is here, another one is here, and another one is around this point also, right? You can see I'm riding both of them together because they are both correlating pair, and only one of it can't give you all the turtle soup. So one of them will give you turtle soup, the other one will give you failure swing. So let me say this one, there's a turtle soup here, then there will be a failure swing here. If there's a failure swing here, then there'll be a turtle soup here, right? But if both of them are giving you turtle soup, all right, if both of them are giving you turtle soup, then you don't need to trade both turtle soup. So now there's something I observe. Okay, I told you guys, when both of them are giving turtle soup, don't trade. Like yesterday, we had turtle soup on both pair before the buy yesterday, right? Which took me out as first. But now you can see, was it yesterday? Yeah. But you can see price came back and take out all the turtle soup because they both did turtle soup. But the reason why that buy was valid, I didn't mean that was higher time frame. The reason why that buy was valid was because on the other pair, price dug deeper, right? Dug deeper into that low. While on the other one, it was just a little, tap. Okay, so but both of them did turtle soup. Me, I don't like it when they are doing. That's why I see me. I didn't trade that buy yesterday. I don't like when I'm seeing both turtle soup. Okay, so once anytime I'm seeing like two of them doing turtle soup bats, I just feel happy. I'm like, oh, liquidity is in the market now, right? So both of them we have to take them out with speed or the other day. Now you can see the move started during midnight, right? So now you've taken a buy for like, let me, how many months? This April till October. Just imagine. And the funniest thing is, all the entries you'll be taking here will be a sniper entry. They are always sniper entry. So imagine you now taking trade from here, buy up to this upside. It's crazy. And now you are not done yet because you are a trader, right? So you've been buying from April till October, right? Now they said during towards the ending of the year, you don't trade, you don't this. Man, fuck that shit. You trade because you will see your model. Now look at this high. Closed above this high, right? And went inside, went deeper, right? But on the other pair, just tapped, wicked above the key level, above that high. This candle here, wicked it, and just a little reaction. Then you look for your model, right? And now another one is also here, close above, and on the other pair, wicked above. You can see, right? So once you see something like this, just know it's about to go down. And it will go down for a very long time, for reasonable amount of time. So and you can start hunting your cells from here. You can see how explosive it was. The first candle to the downside, second one. Now that doesn't mean you won't see this model on the lower time frame, maybe inside these weekly candles. All right, you might see failures and total soup here, failures and total soup here. You're just taking everything right all the way down, and yeah. So after discovering this from last year, so I said, okay, let me start utilizing it from the beginning of this year. So this was January. Let me just Accept. I know we're trying to join. Okay. So this was the beginning of the year. January, December, January. So you can see it, right? Closed below this candle. You can see how now it's possible for you to have taken a trade from the very beginning of this year, from the very beginning of January, and you can still hold it till now. So imagine something like that. Now on the other pair, close wicked below. You can see it, right? Now, how do you catch this trade? For those of you that have access to all the data in TradingView, maybe you have a paid TradingView. My own is not paid for. You can go back and go analyze this whole thing here, and also watch the video again. Okay, I hope it's recorded. Is someone recording this?
Yes, sir. I'm recording.
Who is talking? Is it Chris?
Raja Hussain.
You say?
Raja Hussain.
Wow, that's crazy. But he didn't tell me he wants to record. I have someone that record for me. I'm sure some of you guys are recording this, but it's fine. Now, my pleading is don't go around and start leaking this video. I trust you, that's why I'm using. I trust all of you, that's why I'm using Google Meet. If I'm supposed to use Zoom, I'm not sure you guys, if you have to record, I will know. But don't leak the video. Just watch it for yourself. Right? Keep it. And after the class, send it to me. And also
Okay,
you
sir.
share it to the group. Yeah. Send it to me. Or you send it to me, or also send it to the group. Don't leak this video, just watch it. Because some of you now, you're the reason why you are here is not to come and learn, is to come and take my video and go and sell it. And that's the craziest thing you can ever do. Don't try it. This is my years of hard work.
Yes,
Have you
sir.
ever seen
Trust
any
me, I
people
won't do
teaching like,
that.
nah, I don't trust you, bro. Don't tell me I should trust you. I don't trust you. Yeah,
I won't
because
do that,
someone has
sir. I
already
paid
tried.
for it.
Someone has already tried it, and this is my hard work. I don't want to share it. And before you know, someone will just take and name it something and start using it for himself, or start teaching and start selling it. Please, this model, I'm supposed to, charge you all more than this, but I make money from real trading, not from selling course. So, all right, okay. Oh, all right. Okay. Now let's analyze how you would have taken a buy from this point. But before then, let's mark out all the all the model out. This one, you can see this one, wick to below, right? This one, close below. This one, close below. This one, wick below. This other one. So this other one was was SMT key level, right? This one SMT key level SMT. This one closed, right? You can see took out the whole fair value gap. Why this one just take out a little out of it. Yeah. So this one, um, this one, and this one, and the whole body is inside this fair value gap. Why this one is just a wick in the fair value gap. So that's another candle relationship. The way candle plays around. Hold on, guys. Let me do something. Okay. Okay, so the old buy I've been buying on Euro USD and GPS because of this. So for those of you that don't believe me before, that think maybe I just trade for trading sake, this is my bias for the weekly. And my student also, I'm very sure some of them took this buy because we all bought from the NFP. Now with this model, even the news doesn't stand a chance. The whole selling was because of this. And the whole selling also was because of this. Now look at this candle. Close very deep above this candle, right? Close very deep. But on the other one, close very low. You can see, not very far. So that's why you see me, I sold GBP USD. And also because of this, took out that high. Why on you can see it, right? All right, so that's it. Now let's go straight from the beginning of the year and check how you would have taken it. No, now it's not all about. Hold on, let me get to someone.
Thank you, sir.
See your voice. It's now you're joining.
I just woke up. I forgot.
This man. No
Sorry,
problem.
man. Thank you.
Yeah. Now, so let's go down to this year and let's see how we would have taken this trade on the lower time frame with the same model. Same model. So we're using 30 minutes. Apple pad will always be the best. All right. Now, now you can see this, right? Sunday opening, Monday, and during key time, right? So the sessional SMT, not sessional quarter, so sessional SMT. Failure swing and turtle soup, right? So that was the beginning of the year. Now this is low of the year. Now some of you will know maybe at this point. Now when I took this trade, right, I didn't know this is low of the year. I was just like, I'm trading my model until this buy continued to May, June, July. I was like, what the fuck? Now look at this. Now you would think what I'm drawing is random, but it's not. I'm not drawing it at random. It's not. Something that has been repeating is not random, right? So now, and these highs and lows, I didn't just take it at random also. They are timed highs and lows. Now from 00 to 6 is London. You can see that's London low, right? So this is the whole London. So this London low. 00 to 6 is London low. Then New York took out London low. Why there was a failure swing on New York on Euro USD. Then boom, buy all the way up, right? Now, now at this point we've taken low of the week, but this is where failure swing, showed. So the reason why I take this trade is because I'm not sure there's a key level below also. Now if you go to the yearly, there's another block from the yearly. So everything just works together for good. All right. There's another block on the yearly. Or is it on the monthly? Yeah, on the monthly. The monthly there's another block. And look at this. So now this is another type of SMT, right? This is the other block here. I see did not tap, but on the other pair, price tapped this other block. Let me take out this vertical line. You can see it, right? So now also on the monthly, the same model still plays out. Look at this. Close below. Wick below. So every of the confirmation is just for a buy. And also this other block is confirmed with fair value gap, making it a stronger one. Now on the other pair, now I told you both of them must tap out from a key level. Okay, especially the one with the failure swing. Now look, this was the key level. The other block was the key level. Okay, so none of them is random. They are both doing something. And uh this was 2024 low. So higher time frame CRT, yearly CRT. So your target is 2024 high, previous yearly high. And if price break above it and retest it, that's a breaker. Then you can buy from here again. right? Looking for same model. Now on the weekly, there's something here, right? Which is a total span failure swing for this buy on the lower time frame again. Okay, so that's it. Everything is confirmed from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame. So now you've seen the first buy. Now it's as simple as this. Don't think there's more talk to it. This is everything. This is literally everything, right? This is literally everything you need to know to just trade. This in fact, I don't do anything else. I don't do uh Fibonacci. You get me now? I don't do Fibonacci. I don't do all this trend line. I don't do all those things. I don't even use this rectangle tool most of the time to start drawing things up and down. I don't do break of structure. I don't do market structure. I don't do change the state of delivery. Get me now? I don't do all those things. I just look for my model and boom. And it's as simple as this. Now, as good as this model might be, that doesn't mean you won't make losses. All right? Because there are fake ones. But to be honest with you, you can't escape the fake ones. You can't. Okay? You can only um take small loss. Now, I won't lie to you because I'm your mentor. I won't tell you false or I won't tell you wrong information. I won't give you wrong information. Now, you can't escape loss in this market. You can't. It's not possible. You always have loss, but you have to minimize the loss. Now, you might take two of these failures with a turtle soup and you fail, and you only lose $10, which is what you risk. Or for those of you that works on big money, you can only lose, let me say, 3,000, which is what you risk. But taking the third one might move and gives you back the money you've lost. Maybe you lost 6,000. You might be realizing after the whole move, you might be realizing like, you know, 30, 35, 40,000, 45K, just like that. Okay. Oh. So now the assignment for you guys now is to go and look for the lower time frame failure swing from all this pair, right? That's your assignment. Now, I don't, for my first students, I've explained this whole move, all right, the whole turtle soup and failure swing thing on the other pair, on the other videos. So go and look for a way and watch all of them and start asking questions. Okay, because some of you now you have some questions you've been keeping, but I don't want you to ask me question that is not relating to my model. I don't want to start thinking of my old model I learned before I discovered this one. Okay, just watch those videos, rewatch this one, right? But make sure for the new students especially, for the old student, you can still put in the work again. Okay, but for the new students, all these markups now that I gave on the weekly, all the analysis on the weekly, I want to see it again as screenshot. Send it to me on my private DM. We will talk. You will show me the failure swing. Now there's something there's an advantage I had, or I won't call it an advantage, just like God gift. Okay. Whenever I learn something, I backtest it like crazy. Like I go back to the chart and start backtesting. All right. When you're so desperate for the knowledge, for the source. Okay. So I will still have more class with you, definitely. I'll still have more class with you. I'll still, you're on my group, so there's no way you can't ask me question. More class is coming. On Saturday is another class where I'm going to be explaining the whole buy from this point to this point, just like that. So But first of all, I want you guys to look for the answer first. Now the answer is already failure swing and turtle soup, but go and look for it. Now go to the extreme low, right? From there, start looking for how you would have taken all the turtle soup and failure swing. Don't be lazy with it. All right? You are in the forex market, so you are not supposed to be lazy. This is your job. Okay. Now, don't only look for failure swing and turtle soup. Also look for distance. Our price dug very deep into a key level and very short. Okay, that will also aid an entry. So that's the second entry pattern I use, or entry logic. Let me call it logic. I don't like calling my model a pattern because it happens every time. That doesn't mean it's a pattern. Okay, so I want you guys to go, and from the beginning of this year, don't if you have access to 2024 data, no problem. But from the beginning of this year, I want you to go and you know backtest this. Look for the entry model, the distance, and also failure swing and turtle soup. So that will be it for today's class. It won't be long, it won't be short, it's just moderate. You can see this markup is already there. This one, these are my hold traits. Markup is already there. So from the beginning of the, you can say I don't have access to this data, so that's why I'll be starting from here. So from this point, if you can go to 2024, no problem. But from this point, I want you to start looking for the entry model. For here, it's already there, right? This low. Failure and Total is there. I won't show you. I want you to go and look for it by yourself. Now, this is how you train your eye. You can see how price swept deeper into this low, while on the other one, just a little. Okay. All these things are entry models, not if you are working with the 4-hour CRT 15 minutes model one. That's a pattern. That's a pattern. Like whether you like it or not, whether you're a fan of that, that's a pattern. Okay. There's nothing like 4-hour CRT 15 minutes model one is a pattern. You won't always see it. I've traded 4-hour CRT 15 minute model one. Most logically, not with pattern, logically, most of them failed. Yeah, most of them failed. Without the full knowledge of how markets relate with each other, there is no way, there's no way you make money in the market. That's your assignment. And if you refuse to do this assignment, then I will have to teach it on Saturday again, like from the beginning. But there's something I won't do. I will hide something from you guys. I'll make sure I hide it. So I'm threatening you now to study all this marked area, this point. Go to the lower part and check. In fact, all the way from January till date, go and mark all the entry model, even on the daily. If you don't see it on the weekly, check the daily to be there. Check the 4-hour, right? So that's the work. Once you can do from January of this year till date, then you are done with the work. The next thing now is for you to start taking trades. That's just the work. This what all my students did. I respect Abrasolo. Abrasolo, um Trader Boss, and Akshay, Krish, uh student, what's this guy name? Robin, Hamo. These guys have worked. They've sent me their back test, and especially Abrasolo, that guy is crazy. I don't know if he's here. That guy back tested everything, not only Euro USD, even GBP, other pair, right? NZD, USD card, all those things. He back tested everything and he sent everything to me. Most of them I've not even opened it. I'm sorry, bro. it's too much. I've not even opened it yet. All right. So I want you guys to back test. Once you are done back testing, then we are good to now talk mature talk, not small talk, mature talk. Because I know now you've seen it. Now you have the trust now, and the next thing for you to start making money, right? So if you have any question, let me know before I end the class.
So can I start?
Yeah, go ahead. Stop recording. You can stop recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what's the actual logic behind this SMT? Like, why do one asset pair turtle soups and one not? Why do market makers do that?
Okay. Now for the for the turtle soup on the other pair, right? It's just like liquidity sweep. Now, if
Yes,
price is turtle souping a low, it means there are enough liquidity in that low, right?
yes,
So price turtle soup that low and take out all the is it buyers? Yes. Take out all the buyers, right?
yeah,
And buy. Why on the other pair doing the failure swing? They are expecting price to take out that low before they buy.
yeah,
But the thing is, they don't really know it has already taken it on the other pair.
yes, yes.
So the only thing it will just tap into a key level. Now they are all confused. That failure swing, everyone is just confused because
Yeah.
people are trading liquidity sweep. They don't know any other thing apart from that. So they are trading liquidity sweep. So now that failure swing is when price just tap into that other block or the fair value gap around it, then boom to the upside. So on the other pair, they don't know what is happening. Nobody's in the market. Nobody is
Mm-hmm.
trading. Why on Euro USD that did the turtle soup, people are already buying there too early. So price took out their stop loss and buy. So both ways, both of them are what making money.
Yeah. So for the failure swing, they are not giving entries for the buyers or the
They are not
sellers,
giving,
right?
yeah, they are not giving entries for the
Yeah,
buyers.
yeah,
And the turtle soup, the buyers are already there. They are taking
yeah.
them out. So that's
Yes,
the whole
yes.
logic. Now, I want you to have this knowledge that forex is not created to give you money. I
Yeah.
believe most of you know that. It's not created, it's created to take your money, to make you broke. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Yes.
only way you survive by trading in the market is just following what they are doing. So the big money now, you don't stand a chance. You don't stand a chance against them. Okay, so you just have to follow them. So when that's why waiting is very important. So they are not ready yet. You wait. You don't frustrate. If the market is not ready to move, the market maker are not pumping money, right? Now, if they are not ready to move and you want to start buying, they will just be happy
Mm-hmm.
because look at these people, look at these impatient people. They will just take you out,
Yeah.
right? But once they are ready, that's where you now see, this candle relation, the way they are reacting to key level. All those things are tricky moves. Then on the
Mm-hmm.
lower time frame, where most persons don't even go to, the lower time
Mm-hmm.
frame, the 15 minutes, the 30 minutes, most persons don't go to those lower time frames. They just stay on the 4 hour. They say, okay, I want to trade the weekly. I only use the 4 hour as my model one. They'll miss the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we now we are
Yes.
on the 15 minutes, taking lower time frame entry for higher time frame targets, right? Lower risk for higher reward. Can
Yes,
see
sir.
it, right?
Yes,
That's how it
yeah.
works. Yeah, that's the whole logic behind it.
Yes, sir. Thanks, sir.
Question. I have a
Yeah,
question.
yeah. Go ahead.
So, can you explain SMT?
Uh, SMT. I just explained it now.
SMT?
Yes. If you are
Failure
patient enough,
swing Todosu?
yes, that's SMT. Now SMT,
Failures.
the advanced explanation of SMT, all right? According to me, I don't know about I don't know about any other person, but according to me, the advanced explanation of SMT is we candle react with each other, right? Now the way price react to key levels also is also SMT. Now on the other pair, maybe price, maybe on Euro USD, on the Euro dollar, price is tapping into a key level with speed, like digging deeper into the key level. But on GBP price just tapped a little, right? Just tapped a little in that same key level, right? Why another scenario is when price is taking out a high and the other pair is not taking it out. So that process of taking out a high is like the turtle soup, and the process of not taking out the high on the other pair, the other correlating pair is failure swing. So price failed to swing above that high, right? While on the other pair, price swung above the high. So that's the whole thing about SMT.
Hello,
Okay,
sir. Good
you
morning.
know I'm a new guy, so I'm gonna rewatch all your videos. Then I'll later
Okay,
on.
are you like new to the market, like a beginner?
No, but CRT. This is like, I've been learning it for like couple of weeks, like months and weeks, but I'm not too advanced.
Don't worry, you're in the right hand.
Yeah, I mean, I made money from it like last month, but I can say that I was getting lucky with turtle soups. But this month is when I lost a lot because I was just trying to turtle soup random candles and kept losing
Yeah,
not
yeah,
understand.
yeah, yeah. No, that's the wrong part. That's the wrong part. And also when I started, I'm saying this for every one of you to hear. When I started this CRT or thing, Totusu. Okay, I started Totusu before CRT. Yes, because Totusu came out before CRT. So uh, I trade all the time. But the way which is just smart, and once it happens, it happened. So I was not like, okay, what if I use the higher time frame CRT? Because the lower time frame CRT, you are just looking for model one, model one, model one. That's crazy, right?
Yeah,
What if I
exactly.
go for, yeah, yeah? What if I just go to like the monthly and expect price to take out a high when we are like, we tapping into that same higher time frame key level? Then I expect something like, since Romeo said before an expansion or before a real move, there should be something like SNT or turtle soup. Now he puts or turtle soup, but me, I was not like, as as a smart guy, I'm a very, very, very smart person. So I was not like, what if when you are like, when you are that kind of person that always look for, you just want to look for something better. Like I was not like, what if they are doing the same thing? Like, you're expecting turtle soup here. What if I'm expecting turtle soup here and I'm expecting SMT on the other pair? Now, since it said before any major move, there should be an SNT or a turtle soup. So there's a turtle soup on the other one, which is the move is about to start, and there's failure swing on the other one, which means they are both about to start. Since both movement is just for an expansion, so that's where the whole idea came. And I was not like, okay, let me utilize this on the lower time frame. You can see how critical thinkers think. Critical thinking is not all about we are just trying to say it. Be a critical thinker to motivate you. We are not I'm not motivating anybody. I'm telling you to be a critical thinker for real, for real. I think if someone tell you something, don't take it as a fixed rule. Just like, okay, what if I do it this way? Okay, he's telling me this, telling me, okay, let me try it. Let me put both of them together. Think. It will take you time. But once you crack something from the market, you're gone. Everything will just become so simple and clear, right? You can see now. Imagine. Okay. Without you knowing what I've been teaching now, but I'm asking everyone now. Without you joining my class, I don't want to be proud about you, not pride. Okay. Without you joining my class, would you have sold Euro USD? Buy it again. To be sincere with yourself, would you have sold Euro USD from Thursday, or was it, yeah, it was on Friday, right? From on Friday till yesterday, then you buy again yesterday. Would you have done that without you knowing me, like on your own? Maybe you just learn only Totus partiality. Be sincere with yourself. Will you have the confidence to trade like that?
No, no.
Okay. One person has answered. If yes, tell me yes. Then I will ask why. Right?
Not at all, boss.
Okay. Frank.
For me, I'll still be lost. and it will take me more years of pain and work and stress to figure it out. But here we are today, knowing it because of how you broke it down.
Okay, I'm that person. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for
For
others.
me, I'm waiting. Today is my first day, so give it like 2 weeks or even a month or even less than that. Give it like a week or two. Then I'll be in the markets again with this new entry model.
All right.
I have to watch all the videos though in the group chat. I'm gonna do that
Yeah.
from today
What?
to Monday because there's a lot. But from today until Monday, I'll be watching.
Just just fix your maybe if you are working, just fix your time. Fix your time. Don't because of Zion's model or whatever. Now you want to start thinking, this model is nice. Let me just quit my job. No, 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 don't try it.
No, no,
Keep
no,
working.
no, 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 no. Quit my
Keep
job.
working.
No, I need at least like 100K to quit my job. I'm at work right now.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm at work right
100K.
now. I'm living on a
So
laptop.
that I see. These are the kind of mindset that I want. Okay. Don't because forex is not for to rush in. If you are poor, just forget about forex. Don't trade it. Yeah, yeah. And to be honest, you have to get someone like me, I was poor. Yeah, I was poor. Like, I don't have anything. We are strong physically, mentally, psychologically, emotionally. We are strong, right? So we can pass through anything. We can pass through anything. You guys won't believe how much I started with. But for those of you that are looking for like 5K, at least 5K, I can start a funded account. I started with $70. 70. Well, that was when I discovered this model. I was like, okay, if this model is working like this, let me see if it can actually raise my money. So I took one trade, one entry. It was a buy. It was a buy. It was a buy. I took the trade and $70 was already at $800, and I've not even reached half of where I'm supposed to take my profit. I took the second one. That was when I started leveraging. So $70 balance was like balance. I was having an equity of total equity of 1,400.
Frank,
And in Nigeria,
can
Nigeria,
Frank mute his mic so that we can hear you better? I'm sorry.
okay, yeah. So and in Nigeria, 1,300 or yeah, about that 1,300. $1,300 is in millions in my country. It's a big amount of money. So I was like, wow, wow, wow. That was when I started, doing a little thing for myself, get a new gadget because I was using some kind of fucked up phone. I have to keep it on charging before I can use it. That kind of stress. Someone like you, some persons here, you won't be able to use that kind of phone and trade, right? So from there, I got a new phone, get a new gadget, just like that, and I kept on pushing till now, right? So you having everyone won't be like me first of all because I'm that kind of person. I'm desperate to just make mommy smile. I'm a lover of good thing, so I just and there is no one to help. And this is not USA. This is not UK. This is Nigeria. It's hard normally. That's why I see this is my Frank now. Jackpa. Olatunji will soon move. Mighty Man will soon, Johnson, all of you will start running from Nigeria. So Nigeria is very hard. So that's why I see most of these Nigerian traders are just most of them are scammers. Yeah, because the country is very, very, very. I'm not trying to cover them up, but I'm just telling you what is really happening. Most of these scammers are actually good traders. They're very good, but there is no money to even trade. So they are just like scamming people. Now they lost focus, scamming people instead of you to scam and get the money and fund it. and start trading. Now you're not scamming people to now start buying iPhone, to lodge in an hotel for 5 months. Like that's crazy, right? But they don't have purpose again because scamming is now very easy for everyone. You scam someone, they'll go and sell their house, all those things. So that's how it works, sha. But you need enough money. If you are from the US, you're from the UK, you're from foreigners to me. You guys are foreigners to me. Even this my brother that is in Dubai is also a foreigner. So you need at least, at least 5K, $5,000 to start trading. So you can be able to risk a reasonable amount of money. Now, if you are risking a reasonable amount of money, then you are going to be making a reasonable amount of money as profit. So you are risking 300 and you're holding trade for as long as or maybe just yesterday's buy now. You might have seen like, let me say, uh, uh, the least risking $300, might have 2,000, just like that. Consistently, you are compounding the accounts consistently. Then the whole thing will just become easy. 5K now will be like $8,000. From there, you keep making profits. You keep increasing your lot based on the total equity in the account. That's compounding. 20 trades, you're already at, let me say, 70K or 80K. Just keep risking, not same amount of money, but same percentage. Not same amount of money for the risk, same percentage. So when I mean same percent, I mean calculating the whole. Okay, let me say you have a $5,000 and you made, maybe you are risking 10%. For example, you are risking 10%. 10% of 5,000 you risk and you made money. Like let me say you made $20,000 from the trade. Now you risk 10% of 20,000. Maybe you make depend on how long you're holding your trade. So maybe you made like 30K. You risk 10% of 30K again, just like that. Before you know, you're already at 100K, 200K, as simple as that. Not much trade, just 10 to 15 trades, you're already at 400K. You just look like magic because you're just, you are repeating the same risk pattern, and also the same trading logic, right? That's just it. So for the assignment, please make sure you do your assignment. Make sure you screenshot everything, send it to me. All right, send it to me before the next class. I'll make sure I view it. So the next class might be on Saturday. I don't know how my Saturday will be, but if I didn't hold the class on Saturday, then it will be on Sunday. But I'll drop the time. Okay, I'll drop the time, and it's Thursday. So yeah, so that will be that for today's class. The next class will be
Yeah, I'll
more on
definitely be
analysis.
watching the videos.
Yes, yes, yes. Please watch the videos. The next class will be more on the analysis, the entry, how you take the entry, the whole logic around the entry. But today was just showing you how market change direction from the higher time frame using the weekly, right? For the lower time frame, I'll teach you how you take the real entry. And from the third class, we're already analyzing real good for the week. Start taking trades. Just two classes, you are all good to go. But we'll keep on having classes here to just keep it in stock in your head. So you already know, even without too much, without drawing anything on your chart, just looking at the chart alone, you know what to do.
Ju- just
All
a
right.
recap for the assignment. So looking on the weekly chart, look at the failure swing and turtle soup at key levels, right? Is that the assignment?
Hold on. Are you a girl?
Yeah. Hi.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
that's
I never
crazy.
believe
Even me, I was talking to one of my friends in a group chat. She was like, she started talking. We was like, wait, you're a girl? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, shit. Never knew there were girls that
Wait,
trade too.
Mira, when did you join my like
2 days ago, I think.
Well, we joined the same time.
really?
I joined on Tuesday.
Really? Okay, so what was the question? I was like, oh, I never expected a girl in my class.
Just a recap on the assignment. So on just on the weekly chart, looking at turtle soup and failure swing at key levels, right? That's what we that's assignment.
No, no, no. The weaken below, close below.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah. Then go to lower time frame of that candle, that weak till that close. Then go and look for failure swing there and mark it out. Then you screenshot it and send it to me. I've already back tested it for myself. I'm familiar with all those. I know all of them. I'm familiar with it, even without going back to the chart. Just show me. I already know. Everything is already in my head. So just show me. I'll just know. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is it. This is it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. And feel free to ask questions on the group and private DM also.
Okay, okay,
Alright.
awesome.
Okay.
Brother, thank you so much for the information.
No problem, bro. Uh, you.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right.
I wanted to ask a question.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's about the guy that's been recording the video. I don't know if he's still recording the.
Okay. So the more now the way trading was 10 years ago is not the same way again. But it's still the same algorithm, but not the same exact way. Okay. Nothing lasts forever actually. So just know that.
Okay, okay, yes, sir.
Yeah, you just keep discovering. The more you study, the more you discover. All
So
right. So you guys
recap
can take
the
the group
home.
now.
Yeah, one last question. So the homework is to look on the weekly, right? The weekly time frame, and look at
Yeah,
failure swing and turtle soups.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll do
Go
that. So
like
wait,
go
wait, wait,
for the
wait,
week,
wait.
week below, close below.
What do
Just
you mean by that?
rewatch the video and see the way I mark it. Week below, close below, then go to lower time frame, then look for total super and failure swing on lower time
Wick
frame.
below, close below. So mark
Yeah.
the candle closure and the wick.
Yes. Then you go to lower time frame and look for failure swing and total super. Once you can decode that, then the next class will be majorly on that. Then we are good to go
So
from there.
the candle closure for
Anyone
okay,
of
so
them.
for bullish is
Anyone.
gonna be
Anyone.
top. Oh,
Down
anyone.
closure will
Okay.
be down. Down close candle.
Yeah, for bullish it's gonna be
Yes.
no bullish is on top. The candle closure is on
Yes.
top. The bearish is below. Okay, no problem.
Yes. Yes.
Brother, one more question. What would you say are the valid time frames? I mean, valid times for the Model 2%, and which ones we shouldn't be looking at
For the what?
for the valid times.
Yeah, you just mark it from the London, which is from 00 hour to 12. So from London to New York within those time.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. And secondly, the failures and totals must happen sessional. If it's not sessional, then it should be. Oh, you guys have not learned something. Okay, the next class, just mark it from London to New York. Then I'll correct you in the next class. Don't worry. I don't want to
Perfect,
rush it with you guys. I don't want to rush it. The way I rush my first students, I don't want to do it with you guys.
perfect. Thank you, bro.
All right, all right. See you guys later.
Thank you.
Y'all be safe.
Thank you, sir.
Who was the
All right,
one
you guys
recording?
take care.
Are you the one recording?
Mm, Faisal say.
Okay, 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 okay. Uh, you're done recording, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just send it to me and Please. If any
Thank
of
you.
you is here that is recording and you don't want to tell me, it's bad. I won't tell you to delete it. I'll just plead with you not to leak the video. Okay.
No, sir, I won't
Just
do that. I recorded because I can check later if some don't.
okay. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. No problem. No problem. The next class will be more of straight up lesson, not no more talk. Straight. This is the first class. That's why I'm just talking this way, getting to be familiar with you guys. Next class will be straight teaching.
All right, you guys take care, man.